Welcome to Tiana's World. Today we're diving into an exciting new story, the case of the talking parrot. In Emperor Akbar's court, Birbal proves once again that true wisdom speaks not with noise, but with meaning, even from a parrot. Don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories. One day, Emperor Akbar was walking through his magnificent royal garden when he saw a beautiful parrot perched on a branch of a tree. The parrot was singing sweetly, and Akbar, admiring the bird, remarked to his ministers, "Look at that beautiful bird. It sings so melodiously. It seems to be an extraordinary creature." One of the courtiers, always eager to impress the emperor, said, "Your Majesty, I believe this parrot has the ability to speak. It can answer any question you ask it." Akbar's curiosity was piqued. He turned to Birbal, his most trusted advisor, and said, "Birbal, do you think this parrot can really speak? I would love to test it." Birbal, ever wise, smiled and replied, "Your Majesty, I have heard of many extraordinary creatures, but I believe it's best to approach such matters with caution." Akbar, however, was determined to see if the parrot could speak. He ordered that the bird be brought to the court. The next day, the parrot was placed on a golden perch before Akbar. The courtiers were eager to see if the bird could talk, and Akbar was impatient to hear the parrot's voice. The emperor cleared his throat and asked, "Parrot, can you speak? What is your name?" The bird did not respond. It continued to sing its melodious song, unaffected by the emperor's question. Akbar, feeling somewhat embarrassed, turned to his ministers. "Why doesn't the parrot speak? It's supposed to answer my questions." One of the ministers, trying to save face, suggested, "Perhaps the bird is shy, Your Majesty. Let's give it another chance." Akbar nodded and asked again, "Parrot, if you are truly capable of speaking, say something now." Again, the parrot remained silent, continuing its cheerful song. At this point, Akbar became frustrated and looked at Birbal for an explanation. Birbal smiled as always and said, "Your Majesty, I believe the parrot is indeed a remarkable creature, but there might be another explanation for its silence." Akbar raised an eyebrow. "What do you mean, Birbal?" "The bird is obviously not answering because it cannot speak," Birbal replied with a wink. "Let me test something, Your Majesty." The next day, Birbal returned to the royal court with a plan. He had a large cage brought into the court, and in it was another parrot, a very ordinary-looking one. Birbal announced, "Your Majesty, I have brought you a second parrot. This one, I believe, is very special." Akbar, intrigued, asked, "What makes this parrot special, Birbal?" Birbal grinned and said, "Your Majesty, this parrot can speak fluently in several languages. I am sure you will be amazed." The courtiers were shocked. They had seen the first parrot not respond to any of Akbar's questions. The idea of a parrot that could speak in multiple languages seemed almost unbelievable. Akbar, eager to see this for himself, turned to the second parrot. "Parrot, can you speak? What is your name?" To everyone's astonishment, the second parrot replied, "Yes, I can speak. My name is Rajan, Your Majesty." The courtiers gasped. They were amazed. Akbar looked at Birbal with admiration. "Birbal, you are truly a genius. This parrot can speak. It's amazing." But Birbal wasn't done yet. He continued, "Your Majesty, I have also brought one more surprise. You see, the first parrot that was brought to you has a special gift as well." Akbar was now even more curious. "What gift is that, Birbal?" Birbal smiled mischievously. "The first parrot, Your Majesty, is able to talk, but only when it is asked the right question." The court was confused. Akbar was puzzled. "Birbal, what do you mean? How can a parrot speak only when asked the right question?" Birbal looked at the first parrot, still perched silently on its golden perch. "Your Majesty, I believe the first parrot can understand the questions posed to it, but it will only speak when asked a question that is truly worthy of its intelligence." Akbar, skeptical but intrigued, asked the first parrot again, "Parrot, what is the greatest treasure in the world?" To everyone's surprise, the parrot responded, "The greatest treasure in the world, Your Majesty, is not gold or jewels, but wisdom and kindness." The courtiers were astounded. Akbar looked at Birbal, his eyes wide with admiration. "Birbal, you have truly amazed me once again. This parrot is indeed extraordinary. How did you know it could speak? Birbal smiled and said, Your Majesty, the first parrot is no ordinary bird. It has been trained to respond only to questions that are worth its time. The other parrot may speak at any question, but it cannot offer the wisdom that the first one can provide. Akbar nodded thoughtfully. Birbal, you have taught me an important lesson today. It's not always about the outward appearance or flashy skills, but about the depth of wisdom that matters most. Birbal replied, Exactly, Your Majesty. And true wisdom lies not in speaking at every opportunity, but in speaking when it truly matters.